Alright. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Legend of Legaia. We have just finished saving the Sebacus Islands. We defeated Dohati, destroyed the mist generator. That is 2 mist generators down, with Caristo Kingdom our next objective. So we need to go visit some towns, kind of see how things have shook out. So we're going to burn a few doors of wind. First, let's head back to Vidna. Last week we saw Vidna, the windmills had shut down, and the mist had invaded the town, but now Vidna should be saved. And thanks to the efforts of the prepper guy, a very, very minimal number of people should have perished in the chaos. So the windmills are still off, but we're back in Vidna. With the mist gone from the Sebacus Islands, the tourists will ride the flying wagons and come again. Then I'll go back to work as a tour guide, like in the old days. But hey, do you want me to tell you about the Caristo Kingdom? Sure. The Caristo Kingdom tour costs 100 gold. That's okay, right? This guy. He makes us pay for information. But you know what? Let's humor him. Way to go, big spender. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Caristo Kingdom is the heart of Legaian civilization. Naturally, you know why Caristo's the heart of civilization, right? No, not really. What, you don't know? You say you don't know? Ladies and gentlemen, it's because of the Seru. Caristo is the only place where Seru are born. New Seru are born only in Mayas, which is in the Caristo Kingdom. All the Seru around here can be traced back to Mayas. We breed the Seru from Mayas. But don't even think about sightseeing in Mayas. Mayas is a forbidden zone. You can't get in without special permission. Well, that's about it. Of course, now that Caristo's enveloped in the mist, who knows what's happened to Mayas now. But if you're going to go to Caristo, I do recommend Sol Tower. It's a fun town. Once you get there, you won't want to leave. Interesting. The mist is gone. We don't need the windmills anymore. Yep. Let's go check in on Danpus. He was the prepper guy. See how he did. Oh, there's the old lady spying on them. Danpus survived the mist. He's a great man. That's good to hear. There's Danpus's wife. But Danpus is alive. Please go and see him. He's still down in his prepper hole. I'm a complete idiot. I built a shelter but couldn't get into it. This shelter's always ready for use. When I go into town, they can't praise me enough, saying I'm a hero. That's why I stay hidden in the shelter like this. Oh, that's right, I have something for you. Vaughn now has the chicken heart. When the mist cleared, I found this stuck to me. Well, take Claire, all of you. So the chicken heart is an item that increases the chance that you can escape from a random encounter. Speaking of which, we should reshuffle chicken heart. It increases the rate of escaping successfully. So we got a little reward from Danpus. Not that we're going to be running away a whole lot, but it's there if we need it. I can check in on the Biran monks. With the mist generator stopped, I'm sure Octum is bustling with people in flying carts again. So that's our next objective. Sir, I learned firsthand how dreadful the mist is. Sir, now that the mist is gone, I plan to return to Biran Monastery soon. Alright. I think we're just about done screwing around here in Vidna. What about the beachgoers? I became a Seru monster in the mist. Now that was quite exciting. Now that the mist is gone, the sea and the sky are clear. Yeah. Oh, if you're looking for Pepe, he doesn't live here anymore. When the mist disappeared, he turned the house over to me and said he was going home. Okay, so he's already gone to Jeremy. Okay. We could stop by and say hi to him and Zalin. We might as well. They might give me an item, I'm not sure. Do 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 do. You can see there's something going on close to Octum. There's glowing lights. Some trash enemies. Let's use a Freed. That should finish everything off. Freezing point. Get the job done. It's gonna be a while before we get another upgrade to our raw Seru. Right, here's Jeremy. Doesn't think there's anything new to say here in Jeremy, even though Sebuckus has been saved. A little cutscene. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you again. I heard of your success. So you drove the mist from the Sebuckus Islands. Now I can see Pepe. Huh? Father! Pepe! Pepe, it's you! Oh, Pepe! Father, I'm so glad to see you! Father, I'm so happy! Pepe, oh, Pepe! Vaughn, this is such a happy day! Oh, they gave us a free in-stay. Vaughn, Noah, Gala, it's all thanks to you. Thank you so much. I spent the entire night talking with Pepe. My poor wife is gone, but I'm so happy you've reunited me with my son. Thanks to you, we're together again. Please, take this. I found it during the trip. I hope you can use it. Miracle water. Nice. Take it. I hear the Caristo Kingdom to the east is still covered by the mist. Be careful. I'll be praying for your safety. Nice, that's a stat boost to every stat item. Love to see it. Straight into Vaughn's gullet it goes. Alright, I think that takes care of everything before we go back to Octum. However, we've got one last little side quest, little field trip. And it's a little bit risky, but we're going to try. Then we're going to take a Door of Wind back to Rim Elm. Oh, and that reminds me, we should really quickly stick a better accessory on Vaughn than the Silver Compass. Let's see. Honestly, I think Cure Amulet. Okay. Here we are back in Vaughn's hometown. Here, real quick, we'll see if anything's going on with May and Maya. Oh, I think I sold the clothes. I think I sold the hunter's clothes. So now if we talk to May, something interesting will happen. Can I ask, Vaughn? What happened to the hunter's clothes? The ones I made you? So you can stutter like an idiot, tell her I sold it for money, lie to her and say a monster stole it, or tell her I didn't need it and threw it away. Oh, jeez. I think no matter what you say, she always says the same thing, but we'll say I sold it for money. That's the truth. Oh, the world outside the village must be so terrible. I think that's all she ever says, no matter what the option is. I just like that in this game, it keeps track of something like that. It's cool. If I find out anything about Songi, please let me know. Okay, Maya. Be careful, Vaughn. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters to me. All right. We've had our goof. So, there is a secret battle here in Realm. This tree over here. Our sister Nenny says, "Look, in that tree! Bees! Be careful!" Bees! Three killer bees and a queen bee. This is a encounter that you can stumble into before you're prepared. And it's also, I think, the only fight where you're up against 4 enemies instead of 3. So we're at a numerical disadvantage. We're not allowed to use magic. I think because maybe there's an it's assumed there's going to be collateral damage. I think, though, that we can blow up the regular killer bees with just a normal sequence of hyper arts. B-C-A. Okay. Yeah, if you do this fight before you're, before you got some levels and equipment under your belt, it can be a death sentence, these bees. And the queen bee is an enemy type that will be found in the Caristo Kingdom, where we're heading next. Nice. That just leaves this queen bee, which we should be able to just mop up with minimal struggle. Galas are a little low on AP, we'll have him spirit. There we go. So we don't get any experience or anything from that fight, or money. The bees are gone, and a sweet smell emanates from a hole in the tree. Vaughn puts his hand in. Vaughn now has the honey. Wow, you're great! You chased off the bees! Everyone in the village will be so happy. I'm going home now, bye! So, weird little bee interlude. Let's take a look at this item. So, much like Miracle Water, honey can be used to increase all stats. But, let's real quickly save the game. I smell something sweet.
brought me honey.
Vaughn handed the honey to Nene.
Thank you. Now I can make an elm cake.
Welcome home. So you just lose the honey. There's nothing. You just lose it. Nene, I guess, bakes a cake later on off screen. And once again, since Vaughn has all the difficult solo encounters, he gets all the stat boosts. Boom. Okay. Alright, back to Octum, where the flying trains are and where our path to the Caristo Kingdom waits. Now, if you were playing this on your own, you could head back to Buron Monastery, you could head back to Drake Kingdom, see if there's any new dialogue options or if there's anything anyone has to say about the Caristo Kingdom, but I don't think there's a whole lot to be said. Yeah, we can see there's something moving up there. So let's go investigate. So now there's people once again above ground. The mayor? He's in the shrine in the north part of town. All right, let's go talk to the mayor. We might need his permission or something before we can use the train. There he is. Thank you all so very much. Thanks to you, now I can laugh from the bottom of my heart. Is that it? Is that all he has to say? Okay. Great. So yes, the people of Octum are very happy to have left their subterranean homes. Although if you want to go all the way back down there, there are still some people down there that are like, you know, it's like I've lived here for so long, I don't want to leave my house. It's a train conductor guy. The flying trains? Oh, they're out of operation until the mist is gone from Caristo Kingdom. Oh, Vaughn, I didn't know it was you. I'm sorry. You want to go to Caristo Kingdom? Of course, I'll make an exception for you. The crewmen are waiting up there. Oh, and before you go, I recommend buying plenty of the Doors of Wind. Oh, we've got a small stockpile. We should be okay. Got 5 Doors of Light, 2 Doors of Wind. So we, in emergencies, we can get back from Caristo Kingdom if need be. Experience ancient history and natural grandeur in dream-filled Caristo. Got this cool music. And I don't think there's anything actually in here. Just a weird little side room. Flying trains, using Saru power to cross the ocean in a single bound. This cool dynamic camera. Now, if you recall from the very opening scene, in the opening title scroll, this is what we see. We see the flying trains of Octum. The gondola's good and ready, but we can only take you halfway to Caristo Kingdom because of the mist there. Oh, don't worry, we'll unhook the gondola midway, and the momentum will take you the rest of the way. Until Caristo's mist-free, you could say it's a one-way ticket. Okay. Thank you for what you did for us in Underground Octum. I just knew you would be heading to Caristo Kingdom next. That's why I was waiting here. Now then, we can leave anytime you want. Well, how about a one-way ride to Caristo? Let's go. Affirmative, yes sirree. Here we go. Attach flying Saru. All personnel in standard flight positions. Flying Saru's a big boy. Noah's very excited. Alright, the Flying Saru are ready. Now stop stalling and get on board. Yeah, it's this weird thing, and it climbs on these, like, rays of light. I just think it's cool. That's what those weird pylons are. They support the light that the Flying Saru crawls on. And off we go to Caristo Kingdom.
Von Gala, this flying train is great. We're breezing across the ocean. Look, look! Octum's already out of sight. We're already at Caristo Kingdom. Soon we'll be in Concrum. Yeah, Concrum!
I know. Hari did say that your parents were in Concrum, didn't he, Noah? Vaughn, when I was in Biron Temple, I once heard. In Caristo Kingdom, Sol and Concrum were at war when the mist first covered the earth. Zopu said he believed there was some connection between that war and the mist. I think he was right, Vaughn, but that's not all. Behind everything, deep inside the mist, I sense a horrible evil.
Vaughn, something's wrong. The flying train stopped.
That is strange. We're still in the middle of the ocean, and Caristo isn't even in sight. Something's not right. Why would we stop in the middle of the ocean like this? Hey, what are you doing stuck in a place like this? They're talking to each other. What? What? What's wrong? What happened? We were just talking about it over here, and, this is not good. They say the mist in Caristo Kingdom is much stronger than they expected. So if we go any further, the mist will start affecting our Flying Saru. I thought we could go farther than this. Oh, don't worry. It's a nice downhill slope from here on in. We'll just unhook the gondola, and with a little momentum, you'll coast right into Caristo Kingdom. Leave everything to us. Just close the gondola door and wait. We're counting on you. Affirmative. Okay, are you ready? Hold on tight. Oh man, we're going fast. That guy's overexcited. Hey, that's enough. Unhook us. Unhook us. Von Noah Gala, we're counting on you. Good luck. And these poor bastards are stuck in the ocean. Hey, are you all right? The mist disappears, and next thing I know, we're swimming in the ocean. Are they gone? They're gone. I hope they're all right. Too bad the gondola doesn't have any brakes. But hey, those guys have raw Saru. You said it. Nothing can beat a raw Saru by your side. All right, let's go back. Shoot. I wish the flying Saru could swim. I guess those guys just have to swim all the way back to Octum. Good luck. Ouch. Crash land into Caristo Kingdom. Well, well. First you're wandering all over the place. Now you're napping here. Oh, it's Kara, the mysterious thief. Kara! You're so pathetic. See what happens when you depend on those flying trains? I can't keep getting you out of trouble, you know.
Hey, I never asked you to help me.
Kara, what are you doing here? What is that? I can't believe this. That's the floating castle, the one that sprays mist down from the sky. It says there's a flying mist generator. Does not bode well. He took everything from us.
The floating castle. It's gone.
Tell me, Kara, how are you able to travel freely through the mist? How do you escape possession by Saru when you don't have a raw Saru like us? Raw Saru? What is a raw Saru? All I have is this good luck charm.
Kara, that's a raw Saru egg. Wow!
Kara, where did you get that raw Saru egg? Oh, so that's what you call it. A raw Saru egg. I didn't know that.
Noah, or Kara, can I have that raw Saru egg?
I don't think so. No, you can't have it. It's mine. Why should I give it to you? Well, I have to get going. I have things to do. Wait! Kara, where are you going? Sorry, that's a secret. Oh, that woman. But I wonder where she got that raw Saru egg.
Kara might really be a nice person. After all, she helped us up.
Well, the gondola's totaled. There's no one around. The mysterious valley town of Booma awaits you. Okay. Experience ancient history and natural grandeur in dream-filled Caristo. There's a poster titled Official Guide to Sightseeing in Caristo. Let's take a look. The world's largest city, Sol, is known by many as Legaia's entertainment capital. Visitors enjoy the full facilities, theaters, fighting arenas, amusement parks, and more. Sol is actually a single giant structure with a history going back hundreds of years. Enjoy the breathtaking view of Caristo Kingdom from the observatory at the top floor. That must be what that weird tower thing was in the background. Booma. Tucked into East Caristo Ravine, Booma is famous for its Genesis trees and its lively streets. The beauty of the 3 cliffside Genesis trees paints a picture of awe-inspiring majesty. Houses lining the river have also helped make Booma famous the world over for its quaint appeal. So, Genesis trees, that's a big clue. Uru-Mayas, the mysterious city of ancient ruins. Who built it? Why? The answers, like the city itself, are shrouded in mystery. But Uru-Mayas is also world famous for the new type of Seru that come from there. Most Seru, of course, are born of 2 Seru parents. But in Uru-Mayas, a new type of Seru occasionally appears from out of thin air. Some say they come from a hidden Seru world somewhere, but their true origin is unknown. The unshakable fact is that in Uru-Mayas, Seru appear suddenly from out of nowhere. Seru trappers sent by the Emperor of Sol monitor the ruins day and night. Okay. About Konkrum. There's nothing about Konkrum. Nivora Ravine. Nivora Ravine, famous for its beauty, is located in northern Booma. Climbers wishing to visit Nivora Ravine should travel through the limestone cave in northern Booma. Okay, I think that's it for this tourism thing. So, no clues as to where Konkrum is. Someone dropped 3,000 gold into the tree. Alright, sure. Take it. And there's this weird mannequin. It's a finely crafted doll. Writing on the doll's chest says, Honest Person's Store. It's an unattended kiosk. Buy travel kits for peace of mind. Please insert 3,000 gold for each kit. What's in the contents? 5 healing blooms, 1 door of wind, 1 door of light. Is that even worth 3,000? It's worth it, though, for the future. We'll take one. Do you wish to place 3,000 gold in the box? Yes. If you don't, you get the free items, but you'll be punished later on. And we're honest people, so we paid 3,000 gold. Didn't even cost us anything. We found 3,000 gold just on the floor. Then I don't think there's anything else here. So here we are. The 3rd and final area of the game, the Caristo Kingdom. Taking a look at the map, we've got that giant tower to the north. Sol. If we head east, that black thing, I believe, is the floating castle. But it looks like there's probably the town of Booma. The way north seems blocked by some sort of glacier. There used to be a structure over there. A weird black thing, which is probably Uru-Mayas. There's some sort of town on an island. A large mountain. Something weird. Looks like a clam. And some other structure in the far north. Okay. But this whole area is completely cut off from the rest of the map, which is intriguing. So, I have to decide if we want to do a little bit of sequence breaking, perhaps. We can just head to Sol. That's kind of where the plot will advance. And Sol's really cool. It's worth going. But we can go to Booma early, because we did hear there were Genesis trees there. And we can also, if we want to, head all the way to Uru-Mayas just to check it out. But I think we're going to call it here for tonight. So join me for next time into our first foray into Caristo Kingdom.